Item: SCP-670. Object Class: Safe. Special Containment Procedures. The family unit, collectively referred to as SCP-670, is currently contained at Sector 25, located in England. Members of SCP-670 are to be contained in a shared 12 meters x 6 meters holding cell, observed via surveillance camera. Cell is to contain four beds, a bathroom, and an observation window. All staff entering SCP-670's containment area are to be searched for lighters, matches, and other sources of open flames. SCP-670 is to be provided with 45 centimeters of cotton, 25 centimeters of silk, 25 centimeters of polyester, 15 centimeters of rayon, and 12 centimeters of rope each month. Any objects created by members of SCP-670 that could be used as a weapon are to be immediately removed from the containment area. Description: SCP-670 is comprised of 4 roughly humanoid individuals: SCP-671, SCP-672, SCP-673, and SCP-674, who refer to themselves collectively as the Cotton Family. SCP-671 and SCP-672 appear to be the father and the mother of the family, judging by their heightened comments made in interviews, while SCP-673 and SCP-674 are the children of the family. Members of SCP-670 possess a thin outer layer of hardened clay skin, showing signs of deterioration from over a long length of time. Under this, the organs, flesh, and nervous system are composed entirely of different types of thread. The majority of the thread used is cotton, but large amounts of silk and polyester are also present. Small amounts of rayon and nylon are also noted in the internal organs. The skeleton is composed of rope knotted into a suitable shape, and the fingers of SCP-670 members seem to be rusted sewing needles. Members of SCP-670 have demonstrated an advanced aptitude for the use of thread, using their fingers to create extremely complicated objects, such as suitable eating implements and seating, in a short amount of time. Notable objects created by members of SCP-670 include 1. Bicycle, functional. 1. Television, non-functional. 1. Clock, functional. 1. Roast chicken, consumed by members of SCP-670. 1. Detailed family portrait. 1. Dagger. See Interview 671-1. Members of SCP-670 show discomfort when using objects not composed of thread, such as plastic chairs or writing implements. The reason for this is currently unknown, and members of SCP-670 refuse to elaborate on it. SCP-670 was first discovered at Forest, near, when a group of hikers reported that they had found a house made of rope in the forest. Agents were dispatched to investigate the matter and discovered SCP-670. The hikers were dosed with Class A amnestics, and SCP-670 was brought into containment without incident.